Niggas and bitches, money and clout are not the same. Make sure you get some money, cause clout don't pay bills.
What's up? It's your girl, Rice Savage. I had to record really quick because something just happened and it kind of irritated me. So I just wanted to record while I'm in the moment. So, as y'all know, I always got a story. But before I get into that, please like, subscribe, and comment. Hit that notification bell and fuck with me. So, moving on. And go back and watch my last video. It's like 5 things that will prepare you or prevent you, will help you be narc proof in 2021. Yeah, so it was an individual, and I was going through, not even going through shit, just life shit going on. I had came back to the city that I was from, and it was people who would tell me I could stay with them, and I couldn't, and it was just a lot of shit going on. So what I didn't understand that what God was throwing me into myself and making me utilize my resources and myself and go more within to be stronger for self. So this was going on, and I ended up running across the individual. The guy was pretty cool. There was nothing weird about him. I had screened him for about a week just to make sure, he wasn't narcissistic, so I thought. And I met this person off of Snapchat, so it's not like some shit where we just romantically came across his pages. Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all. He had a big ass dick on his damn Snapchat, and I was trying to see what that shit was hitting for. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all. I told y'all I don't bullshit. So we ended up talking or whatever, and we ended up hooking up, which was cool. And we ended up, doing shrooms and really having a good time. And I thought that this person was, on my vibe and my wavelength. So they had told me like, yeah, I want to help you out. I know you're going through shit. I respect your hustle. I'm like, you know what? I understand that, but I don't really want you doing that. Well, let me pause. The reason why I said that was because I know how it works in people. A good nigga will see you and want to help, but a lot of good niggas, y'all, let's be honest, they broke. Child, they be broke. So a lot of them want to help with good intent, but a lot of time they can't follow up what they're saying. And to me, there's really no point because you look stupid either way, dummy. So boom, he told me this was last Monday. He was like, Saturday, I got you. I'm like, okay, if you can, cool. If not, it is what it is. So Saturday, Friday came. He was like, yeah, I know you're fucked up. I'm at work right now. I know God got you. And that was it until the next day. I'm like, okay, that has nothing to do with you saying you're going to help me or not going to help me. You're not really indicating. You didn't even hint to even remotely get into that conversation. So I'm not a beggar, so I didn't say anything. Saturday comes, nothing happens. He tells me he has to work. Never mentions helping me. Keep in mind, guys, I was depending on this because of the way my money was going. And I was just being cheap because I wanted to save money, not spending fucking money on the room and shit. So I took his word for what it was. Although in the back of my mind, that's something. Stop giving people the benefit of the doubt, and don't put expectations on folks. If somebody tell you they're gonna do something, just leave it right where it's at and pick it up if they get it for you, and if they do it for you. If not, throw that shit away. So long story short, this individual did not contact me all of Saturday. They claimed they was at work. Sunday came, same situation. Monday came, I was like, you know what? I was fucked up that one day I was supposed to be waiting on you, and you did not contact me coincidentally. And that's a trend that I'm noticing, and that was something else that I was saying in my last video. Stop believe it's called fake making. These niggas will give you a picket fence, a nice ass house, and a dog, and 2.5 kids, and none of that shit is real. They will talk you into the dirt to make you feel comfortable, to make you feel like, they're really on the same page with you. And as a person and a woman who want things like a family and, shit like that, they know what to say. So, it seems believable at first, but I think we all know that enough to know if you're dealing with somebody and, you can kind of go by their actions, you can kind of see when somebody's bullshitting. So I already knew this person, as the 2 days went by, I knew they was bullshitting. They didn't hit me up, and I just said, you're a bitch ass nigga, don't ever fucking contact me again. Because least you can do is give me an explanation, not just leave me hanging. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even mad at the action no more because it's expected for people to do stupid shit. And I need y'all to understand that. Stop putting expectations on folks. If somebody fucks you over, let me fix this. If somebody fucks you over, because, girl, we on camera and we don't want them looking crazy, okay? If somebody fucks you over, just stop fucking with them. There's no need to drag it out or prolong or make it seem like, you want to fuck that. If they're the person who did you wrong, it's their responsibility to make it right. If they don't want to, move on. That means they don't respect you or how you feel. So with this particular individual, he just motherfucking called me, y'all. And I told him to call me on Snapchat. Because I didn't like the way that I left off being a rude ass bitch. I called him a bitch ass nigga. He wrote me back and said, yeah, you're right, I was being a bitch ass nigga. So he calls me, and as soon as he gets on the phone, now I'm sorry, how you doing, how's your day going? This nigga said, don't be mad at me. First of all, let's stop. Don't be mad at you, bitch. I was mad at you a week ago. You're about 2 weeks late. Second of all, don't nobody give a fuck because that just showed me I don't need to fuck with you. Third of all, an apology would have been more respectable. Okay, to get on the phone and try to play victim is disgusting. So he gave me this whole rant about how he works, gets on the bus, has 3 hours of sleep, etc. And I'm just listening, and I'm like, dude, this story is no different from your everyday motherfucking life. Like, I don't, wait, he said something ignorant. I don't even care. Same story. The van come and pick you up. You go to work from 4 to 4 in the morning like a fucking zombie. You have a perk for lunch. It's disgusting. And like I told him, bitch, you're complacent. And that led me into the Matrix conversation. He tells me, well, that's just the way life is. What? Bitch, you're a bot. If you really think that life is getting on a van and going to a fucking factory because they pay you X amount of dollars, you are a bot. You have no life. Your job is to only come to work and wake up and sleep for work. You don't serve any other purpose. And that's that shit I be talking about when people don't live on their motherfucking path. You see how easy it is to get distracted? You get a job that's a good job for you, pays you well, and you miss out on who you are as a human. I watch day-to-day, everyday people go to work, come home, go to work, come home, and I don't see them change or do anything. They drive in that same car, staying in the same house, not doing anything different. That scares me, and my mother's like that, and I don't want to be complacent. So I explained to him, you have matrix thinking. He told me this is just the way America is. I said, no, that's the way America works for bots. I said, if that's the way America was, you would not have what you call entrepreneurial motherfucking preneurialism. Like, nigga. Like, he was really just saying stuff on the flim. Like, I was going to be like, oh, yeah, yeah. No, nigga, you sound stupid as fuck. Like, no. Everyone does not think that that's just the way shit is and just deals with it. No, that's why you have workers and you have bosses. You have worker bees and bosses. Like, there has to be a balance. We need workers because we need people to keep the economy going. Not we, but the elites need to keep the economy going because they're too fucking lazy to work. And you need bosses to get workers who employ them into the bosses to make money from the employers. It's a hand-to-hand. So I go to break down the matrix, and I told him that, your mind is programmed in the matrix. I told him, your mind is basically like Silas, the nigga on the Matrix. He was like, fuck this shit, nigga. Bitch, I'm going to the Matrix. I don't want to be a part. He was about to erase all his brain and not have any idea of what was going on or what had gone on because he didn't want to deal with the truth of reality. I explained to him that's who he was. His response back to me, y'all, was, that's just a movie. I think we're clear that it's a movie because I didn't just sit, bitch, and make up Neo and Silas and the name Matrix. No, we're clear it's a movie, but we're also clear that movies, most of the majority of the time, tell us about reality. But they make it so catastrophic and outlandish. They play up on the fantasy aspect, and we really forget that a lot of this shit, that is so nasty. I hate, my eyes since I've been here have been running. It's so irritating. But yeah, so when he said that, I was like, you know what? I said, baby, you have a beautiful mind, but clearly it's botted out. And I said, I don't even want to continue this conversation. I said, it's negative. Everything I'm saying to you have a negative, matrixy-ass response. And your final thing in telling me that the movie's just a movie, you just confirm for me that your brain's really, really not where mine is. This bitch said, that's just a movie. Like, duh. But that wasn't even the basis of what I'm saying. So what I learned about this individual was that he's not necessarily a narcissist, but I feel like due to him not fucking with his dad and his dad moving on, having another family and things of that nature, have given him narcissistic tendencies. So it's like he wants to do right and wants to be a good dude, but when he feels like he can't live up to those objectives that he set down, he taps out. And that's a real big thing with them. They can't take shame, they can't take blame. But the reason why I said that I don't think he's a complete narcissist is because he'll actually talk to you about it and try to get somewhat of an understanding, but I think when he can't really grasp the understanding or relate, that's when those narcissistic, shields come up, like deflecting, gaslighting, shit like that. So yeah, I just had to share with y'all that because it was just fucking funny, and I was in the moment, and this is just a big point of why I tell people, you have to have a conversation with people. If you're just texting somebody, you don't get to know their mind. If you're not going on dates with them, if you're not being with them in real life, you don't know this person. Like I said, I spent like a week or two screening them, and they are okay, but they're not where I need them to be as far as like will and mindset. And this is just another learning experience. So what this again taught me was, bitch, stay on your motherfucking shit. Stop trying to incorporate people on your motherfucking journey and learn from shit. Don't tear folks down. Take from it what you take from it. And it's not really for that person to understand. Keep that shit with you. So that's all I wanted to share with y'all. I'm on a motherfucking break. I'm about to go back to motherfucking work. I will see y'all later. Please, again, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me. Area Savage 23 on Instagram. Area Savage on YouTube. And I have a podcast called Can't Make This Shit Up. So, fuck with me. And please ignore that, because I know that was not cute. We're going to get it together. I'm thugging it right now, y'all, so I look a little bit crazy. But as this shit progresses, y'all be like, okay, we see your glow up. Okay. Alright, but no, fuck with me. Talk to y'all later.